Today, the coronavirus cast a shadow over President Trump's visit to Ohio, a state that is crucial to his re-election campaign. It was intended to highlight his efforts to boost U.S. manufacturing. The president also veered off script with an attack on rival Joe Biden's faith. Here's CBS's Paula Reid.
President Trump's campaign-style trip to Ohio got off to a rocky start today when the state's governor, Mike Dewine, tested positive for COVID just before he was to meet Mr. Trump at the airport.
I just said I look forward to seeing the governor. They said, sir, he just tested positive.
Amid sagging polls, the president gave a speech aides said would include a vision for the president's second term. But he also repeated the false claim that kids are immune when it comes to COVID.
Very young children are incredibly powerful. They're much stronger than all of us when it comes to the immune system. It's an incredible thing to see.
He also kept up his attacks on rival Joe Biden.
He's against God, he's against guns, he's against energy, our kind of energy.
The Biden campaign shot back, referencing the president's controversial photo op in Lafayette Square, saying Donald Trump had thrown a priest out of his church just so he could profane it, and a Bible for his own cynical optics. But Biden took incoming from the president after he made this comment on African Americans' views on immigration.
Unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things.
Mr. Trump called it an insult.
Joe Biden this morning totally disparaged and insulted the black community. What he said is incredible, and I don't know what's going on with him.
Today, the Commission on Presidential Debates rejected the Trump campaign's request to have a fourth debate earlier in the cycle to account for early mail-in voting. With the economy continuing to slump, it appears that voters will not get any immediate help from Congress.
We're not having a short-term extension.
With a deal unlikely, Mr. Trump said he's considering trying to get relief to workers through executive action, though it's unclear how effective that would be.
Today, the president suggested that a COVID vaccine could be available by Election Day, but that's a significantly earlier timeline than the one offered by members of his own coronavirus task force. They've said that a vaccine could be available at the end of this year or possibly early next year. But some health experts have expressed concern that the administration may try to rush this vaccine and potentially jeopardize its safety. Margaret.
Paula Reid at the White House tonight.